Hey guys, it's Evan the Cat King here with another video. It's been a while since I made a video, like it always is. I'm bad at YouTube. That's all I have to say at this point. But here we are. We're back with another Total Drama What If. Today is what if LeShawna got disqualified in That's Off the Chain in Total Drama Island. Now, the whole thing with this what if is based around That's Off the Chain, and because it's the episode where Lindsay gets voted out, and the reason there is one thing that I've always questioned, but someone else requested this as well. I think, I don't know, and that LeShawna just gets a free pass through the challenge, so we'll start things off. That's off the chain. In this episode, we will have everybody build their bikes, but we might not even get to a challenge because LeShawna gets disqualified for not even building the bike. She doesn't even compete in the challenge. You could say, oh, well, Izzy didn't compete really either, but at least she built a bike. LeShawna is eliminated here. Because they don't go to a vote. This was the challenge where if you lose, you get eliminated, and LeShawna just straight up lose. I think they just kick her out. You know, Chris, you gave her a crappy elimination in Original Island. Let's give her a crappy elimination here as well. All right, hook, line, and screamer. This episode will not be changing in terms of elimination. DJ will be going home in this episode. But the main thing I want to bring up is Lindsay and Heather. They did not fall out in the last episode because, well, Lindsay didn't get eliminated. There wasn't the whole thing with them in that episode. But but in this, I believe that their falling out would happen here because Lindsay, I see something similar to the hide and seek challenge happen where. And also similar to what happens with Owen and Izzy, and that Heather just shoves Lindsay in the way of the killer, and Lindsay realizes, oh, you're my friend. I thought you were my friend. In your eyes, you pretty much just set me to death. And I don't think that anybody would. I don't think anybody would even Lindsay would realize that is not a good thing for a friend to do, and I think that she finally just says, "Screw you, Heather, I'm done." But in Wanagwan Wild, this is going to be very centered around this breakup between Lindsay and Heather. Lindsay going to Izzy and Gwen saying that she's done with Heather and she wants their help to vote her out. And that is the challenge in Wanagwan Wild doesn't matter. For some reason, it's not for immunity. It's strictly for reward. And yeah, but here, you got the three girls, other than Heather, voting for Heather. But I think in this episode, just like in the original, we have Duncan who makes an alliance with Heather. And then those two become a little duo. Now it just comes down to who Jeff and Owen vote for. And I think, based on previous alliances, specifically the guys' alliance gets them to side with Duncan, along with maybe a little bit of manipulation on him and Heather's part to make it seem like Lindsay could be a big threat. Because I do think that it's interesting because in the original Total Drama season, it's clear that it was kind of originally set up to kind of be a jury vote similar to Survivor in the end. Like, they mentioned that a couple times, and and the characters make reference to it. Not reference to it, but they talk about how, oh, they better vote for me in the end, but it doesn't end up going that way. But they think that that's gonna be like that, and I feel like Lindsay would definitely be more of a threat in that case than Heather. Just my opinion. But yeah, trial by Triathlon. Now we will have Izzy teaming with Duncan on this one. That's the That's the only real difference with this. I think that every team will still get one win. I mean, like, just Jeff, Gwen, Heather, and Owen, they were struggling on that last challenge. I see those two teams managing to win their challenges originally. The first two challenges anyways. And I mean, Duncan did great there, and I feel like Izzy would probably have a bit better knowledge on it based on the fact that she got eliminated, so she might actually know a bit better. Plus, Izzy is just surprisingly smart, and in the end, I think that it all comes down to, I think we would have the exact same elimination in Jeff. I feel like the Guys Alliance is kind of no more at this point in time, and I feel like they'll vote him out because he's nice, and I feel like at this point Duncan has dumped the Guys Alliance for a alliance with Heather, leading to them wanting to get rid of Jeff as him being the biggest, again, jury threat, the biggest threat if things were to come down to a vote in the end, which, again, they mentioned that they think that's how it's going to go all the way through. Camp Castaways. This is an interesting elimination because I don't see anybody getting screwed over the way that LeShawna got screwed over. I don't see any of the remaining 5 to be people that specifically Sadie and Katie would miss. I think even like the nice Owen, I feel like they wouldn't really miss him, or people wouldn't really want him to leave the show just because they'd be worried that he might ruin things over there. He might eat all the food. He might stink things up. He could have caused more trouble for them over in the loser sanctuary. But either way, and I think that leads to them actually voting for who they actually want out of the game, and that would have to be Heather. So Heather just goes right here. Are we there, Yeti? Time for the easiest episode of this video, at least so far, as we have Owen and Duncan taking on Gwen and Izzy in a challenge in getting through the forest. Izzy's gonna solo this whole challenge, and then Gwen and Izzy are voting out Duncan. 100%. I triple dog dare you. Gwen is screwed. Straight up, there's no way Gwen would be either of them in that. And it's not like they would team up against... It's not like Owen or Izzy are gonna team up against each other. They're gonna team up against Gwen. So that's the result of what if LeShawna, or at least my opinion on what would have happened if LeShawna got disqualified in That's Off the Chain. My opinion, if you guys want to make your own prediction on these, I've never really said this, but like, go ahead, you can say where like you think things would have changed and we're like, what things I got wrong in your opinion. Of course, these what ifs are kind of more my opinion on what would happen. I do think that I try to put as much logic as I can into what I believe happens, but if you guys think something else would happen, then let me know in the comments, as well as giving me more what if total drama videos to make. I really like these videos. I like a lot, I like the Who Would Win books, but they do take more effort than this does. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And for all of you people who watch me for the total drama videos, I think I'm gonna try doing something new soon that I hope we'll see how it goes, and I hope you guys enjoy it when I finally get it done with. It's gonna be might take a while because it's a bit of a longer, more difficult video to make, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.